So we'll start in a comfortable seat, coming to a seated position. We'll just have one leg comfortably in front of the other. And we'll start to notice the breath. I'll bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest, and start to really tune in, feeling the belly rise with your inhale, beginning that interoception, that body awareness, what's going on inside the body. As you feel your belly rise, notice what else is moving along with it. Maybe it's changing through your low back, your pelvis. Become aware of the space that you create as you maybe start to slow down the breath. By naturally bringing our attention to the breath, I notice that sometimes it begins to slow down naturally, all on its own, without us really having to even think about it. We'll take one more breath. And then on our next inhale, we'll reach the arms up, making like a V shape or a Y shape. And draw the palms back just a little bit, beginning to open up through the front body. Really feeling, creating space, lifting up through the chest. And notice what the head wants to do here. Sometimes the head wants to come forward a little bit. See if we can draw the head back in space, ears over the shoulders, creating a little bit more space, opening up through the pecs, through the arms, through the chest. And then we'll bring the chin parallel to the earth, drawing the crown of the head up. We'll take another couple of breaths here, really reaching energy through the fingertips, feeling it almost radiate out through your arms, out the fingertips and beyond. Then on our exhale, we'll bend through the elbows, making a W. So we'll draw the elbows down a little bit more than we would like in our goalpost. And then we'll press the backs of the hands back a little bit, opening up through the pecs, through the shoulder. And sometimes again, as a counterbalance, our head will reach forward from our tight pecs and tight shoulders. So let's draw the head back a little bit so that it's still lined up, ears over shoulders and shoulders over hips, helping us to create space through the front body. Help us release tension through the shoulders and the neck. And then on an inhale, we'll press the hands up to a T. So reaching them out side to side. Inhale, lift up more through the chest, and exhale, drop the top of the shoulders down, letting them settle into the shoulder girdle, into the scapula area. Nice arm strengthener here. Help strengthening through the arms and the shoulders to help create more space and less tension. Then we'll open up the fingertips here. Open up the hands wide, like starfish, or a starship, whatever you would like to imagine with your fingers. We'll take another couple of breaths here. Maybe starting to notice the strengthening through the arms. We'll take another nice full breath in through the belly, letting it lift up through your chest and your collarbones. And then on our exhale, we'll bend the elbows again and draw them into the side, making a little L and backwards L. And keeping the shoulders down, squeezing the elbows into the side. And the hands might have come in a little bit here to help accommodate those shoulders. I'm going to kind of help ease them back just a little bit more. Maybe even like wiggling into the shoulders a little bit, gently coaxing them. Take another breath here in our L shape. Starting to notice how we're getting into the back muscles here as well. That opposition of the stretching through the front and strengthening through the back. When we stretch in one, we're strengthening in the opposite direction. We'll take one more breath here again. And then on your exhale, just bring the hands back to the knees and pause and maybe wiggle about a bit and notice. Notice the quality of your breath as we've been working to open up through the front body and maybe creating more space, more spaciousness to allow for the breath to come in a little bit more easily and efficiently. And then we'll swing the arms behind the back and make a fist with the hands and work to get the palms of the hands towards each other, and then rotate through the shoulders so that we can pull the shoulder blades together and press the fist back and away from you. And then once we find a comfortable place in this shape, we'll gently start to lift the nose and look up. We're not going to drop the head totally back or crunch through the back of the neck. Just find that place where you're starting to get a nice stretch through the front of the neck and start to feel it down both sides of the neck. And then breathe into that space right in the neck area. See if you can draw the breath to that place. Maybe even soften your gaze or close your eyes and imagine the throat and the neck space opening. We work to keep the shoulders down, creating space between the shoulders and the ears. We'll take another deep breath in, and then exhale, we'll gently release the hands and let them float back forward, wiggling the fingers a little as we go, and bringing them to rest again on the knees. Take another breath here. And then inhale the right arm up. And then allow the right shoulder to drop down. We're still lifting up, but we're lifting up through the armpit chest region, not through the top of the shoulder. And then we'll turn the head over the right shoulder, look past the right elbow, and then tilt the head back a little bit. Drop the left shoulder down. Notice a nice long stretch through the left side of the neck. From the left ear all the way down to the left shoulder. Stay lifted through the back body. Hug in a little through the low abs. Keeping that low back long. On an inhale, we'll reach up a little bit higher through the fingertips, and then exhale, we'll release the hand, bring the head back. Notice how the left side feels and the right side feels. And then we'll inhale through the left and reach up the left hand. And then on the exhale, drop the shoulder, drop both shoulders down on the top of the shoulder. And then we'll look over the left. And then tip the head back. Almost like we're looking back over our shoulder, looking over at someone. And feeling that long stretch through the right side. Noticing if the tops of those shoulders or the neck wants to clench up, and see if we can let them relax and let them stay down, both sides. And keep our attention there, keep our attention on the shoulders, as they kind of tend to want to continue to creep up occasionally. We'll just keep reminding them that it's okay to release. Staying firm through the abs. Take one more breath, reaching up a little bit higher through the left fingertips. Reaching through that armpit. And then exhale, release, and look back forward. And we'll just shake it out just a little bit here. Rotate the shoulders, look side to side. Take a breath. And then on an inhale, we'll reach the left arm out long to the side to a T, and take the right hand out to a T, and then keep it going up over the head and over towards the left ear as we gently guide the head over to the right. Right ear drops down to the right shoulder. And again, with the tops of the shoulders, we'll just let them go. Let them release. And if the head is wanting to come forward from some tightness through the back and the shoulders, we'll see if we can draw the head back in space so the ears are still over the shoulders. And take that right elbow back just a scooch. And then exhale, we'll bring the right arm back and the head back. Reach out through both fingertips into our T. And then on an exhale, we'll take the left hand up and over and drop the head down to the left. And maybe take the left elbow back just a little and the right pinky's back. Creating space here on the right side of the neck, the shoulders. And allowing the low back to widen left to right. Notice as we hug in our abs, we can create space through the back as well. We'll take one more breath here, strengthening the arms as we stretch through the neck. And then exhale, we'll bring the hands back down, bring the head back to center. And take a moment and notice your breath.